You know that old saying, the best laid plans, ... How does a wonderful, beautiful, perfect bike trail day start off like this, but end up like this?
Not how this was supposed to go.
Stick around to find out. Today I'm on the road to ride the Hartwell Dam Trail in Hartwell, Georgia. Hartwell, Georgia is home to Lake Hartwell and sits near the Georgia-South Carolina state line. Incorporated as a town way back in 1865, the city of Hartwell was named for Nancy Hart, a heroine of the Revolutionary War who served as a spy and captured a group of Tories who threatened her home. You've heard of #girlboss? This woman was an OG girl boss, acting as a spy and capturing Tories. I don't think I would have done that. According to the interwebs, Hartwell's population is 4,469 hard-working, good-hearted folks. So let's take a look around. You know it's going to be a good day when you're just walking around town and stumble on some live music that sounds like this. And then, of course, if I happen to see a piano on the street of a town that says, "Play me," you think I'm just going to ignore that and walk right by? Not a chance. So we're off to a great start, right? Wonderful weather, beautiful town, live music. In the words of Lee Corso, not so fast, my friends. I got pulled over by Hartwell's finest female policeman for making an illegal U-turn. Thankfully, she just let me go with a warning, thank goodness. But you know what? Enough about Hartwell, Georgia. We've got a trail to ride, the Hartwell Dam Trail. Let's go.
Miles and miles on the clear blue sky, we drive straight as an arrow flies. Nowhere to be, no dreams to chase tonight. We've got time to waste, let's waste it right.
So let's talk about this trail. It's connected to a nice little park that has picnic tables, playground equipment, a large picnic shelter for family reunions and church outings. And if you loved climbing trees as a kid like I did, man, I can only imagine how much fun these trees would be for boys and girls these days. Keep them kids off of screens and outside climbing trees, that's what I say. This little park even has this thing, whatever this is. I guess it's like a little gazebo type structure where you can just sit and do nothing? I don't know. Now the trail itself is very unique. It's almost a straight line. You've got earth on one side and Lake Hartwell on the other. It's a 2.8 mile out and back trail that is open year round and leads right up to the dam. By the way, Lake Hartwell contains 55,900 acres of water. It has 962 miles of shoreline. It's a big lake. The dam is a concrete and embankment dam located on the Savannah River that was built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers between 1955 and 1962 for the purpose of flood control, hydropower, and navigation. The concrete and earth structure spans 15,840 feet. The concrete section is 1,900 feet long and rises 204 feet above the riverbed at its apex. Hope you're paying attention and writing these numbers down because there will be a quiz at the end of the video. No, there won't. I'm lying. Hartwell Dam currently produces a ton of electricity annually, has prevented over $40 million in flood damage since completion, and also provides recreation, water quality control, along with fish and wildlife management. But I can almost hear you saying, this ain't no boating and fishing channel. What about the cycling? Well, I like riding my bike there because it's a completely different experience than your typical greenway or rail trail. Now, on this day, I trusted the weather report on my smartphone early that morning, which said that it was going to rain, but not until 6 p.m. Well, how many knows the devil is a liar?
Amen.
It was cloudy all day, but the rain actually started around 3 p.m. Surprise, surprise. So I decided to go back into town and get a bite to eat and wait for the rain to stop, because my trusty weather app on my phone said that it was only going to rain for an hour. And since I was on a lake, I thought, how about some seafood? So I went into Hartwell and found a Captain D's. Yeah, you heard me. I said Captain D's. Now, I'm typically not a big fan of Captain D or his distant cousin, Long John Silver. But it's been a while since I've been to one of those fish tastes like chicken, tastes like shrimp places, and I thought, hey, why not? Y'all, I'm here to tell you Captain D has stepped up his game. They have appetizers now at Captain D's. How about that? The dining room looks really nice. And they have even partnered with the Cheesecake Factory. What? The Cheesecake Factory and Captain D's striking up a partnership. That is something I did not see coming. Well, after I enjoyed my meal, which I've got to admit I highly recommend, it was still raining, so I hung out for a few more minutes and had a bite or two of cheesecake. And then it was still raining. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab my trusty waterproof Insta360 X3 camera, and dang it, I'm going to finish this video one way or another. And that's pretty much when things took a turn for the worse.
This may be my most extreme video yet on the Joyful Trails channel. You know what this is called? This is called I don't want to come back here tomorrow, because it's an hour away from my house. I want to get this done. They say these Insta360 cameras are waterproof. I guess we're gonna test that. I need windshield wipers on my glasses.
By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please take just a second to like the video, maybe share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. At this taping, I'm hovering somewhere around 400 subscribers, on the way to 1,000, so help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? Did I mention I also lost a piece of equipment out on the trail? Yeah, you know, it just turned out to be one of those days. Pulled over by a cop, lost a crucial piece of gear, and had to finish my video in a driving rainstorm. So what do we think of this trail? I don't know. By the time I was finished, I was so disgusted I wasn't thinking much about star ratings. But I will give it 3 stars. I mean, it's interesting and everything, a unique experience if nothing else. And if you live nearby, by all means, check it out. On this day, it was all about perseverance. I hung in there, I pressed on, I stuck to it, and at the end of the day, I got her done. I had been to this trail before, so as I leave you, I'm going to show you some pretty pictures of what this trail looks like on a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time on Joyful Trails.